Hello, how y'all doing today? I'm doing amazingly fine. Okay. Um, I said, well, let me just get on here. I really don't have nothing to talk about like mommies or YouTube. Whatever comes to my mind, I might talk about it. But I just wanted to sit back and relax and chill with my viewer, my listeners, because y'all don't have nothing to look at besides my avatar. But it is what it is, y'all. At the end of the day. So this is my lunch break. I am going to get on here for about an hour, maybe just to help some of y'all. If y'all have anything to talk about, y'all can just throw it in the comments. I might say this about 4 or 5 times during the live, but y'all, when I'm gonna start doing this segment just to talk and whatever comes to my mind, or if there's like something that I want to talk about, I'm passionate about or something, I might just use this platform just to talk, chat with me. And you can like get on the stream yard and talk to me. And y'all don't have the camera up. And no, we don't have to all do all that because I'm not cammed up right now. I'm at work, you know. So I just wanted to chit chat and talk with y'all. Um, and sometimes people don't understand where you're coming from a lot because they're so focused on their feel good, their personal feel good, what makes them feel good. And necessarily, sometimes I don't always give people their feel good. So it is what it is. So I'm just chit chatting. And y'all, I'm a people watcher. Okay. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start talking. I'm a people watcher. At the end of the day, I do not um I don't go nowhere like Walmart, um, Food Lion. Well, I'm talking about like little spots. I don't even go in the mall. I don't hop up, go in the mall, and no, I literally sit. And normally, if I'm like out of town, like I'm going to visit my mom, and I have to run in the store, I normally sit in the car for about 20 minutes, no lie, before I go in the store because I just need the feel of the surroundings. I know it's crazy as hell, and I didn't realize it until like today. Like I sat in my car to go pick up something from Walmart, and I was like, "Damn, I really do this shit, right? I really do." Not in a bad way. I just do it because I just need to feel the energy. Like I don't know. It just I just need to feel the energy before I go in, right? Um, but I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't do that. I don't know how I started doing that, but I really be wasting a lot of time by doing that. So I'm gonna try to do it the next 3 times I go to the grocery store. Like hop out the car and just go in and get what I need to do. I don't need to feel the vibe of the place. Like I don't know. Now, I think that's crazy to me now because I was like, damn, I do waste a lot of time by trying to peep out energy. But hey, I'm doing well. I am. I'm doing well. I don't know if y'all noticed, I got my teeth pulled, and I have not felt myself in a long time. So, y'all, sometimes certain things can make you feel so not down. It's life, y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, there's some things that's life, and it's not the end of the world. And I have to keep telling myself that. So, I'm doing good. It's not the end of the world. It's And y'all, when you look at it, is you probably say, "Darn, I look bad." I look, but I have to really look inside of myself and say, you're not bad. It's not bad. It's not good. You know what I'm saying?" So at the end of the day, I'm just still trying to, stay positive about like everything. It's not the end of the world. I have to keep going. Well, you know what, Ebony? I don't know what you be watching sometimes, but I think you probably sick of going back and forth watching some of these, you know, these reactors, and just like social media, just in general, y'all. When I tell y'all, now I like look up at the sky when I see certain things on social media, and I'm laughing, and I'll be like, you know how those videos where they'll show something, um for example, it was like the silhouette challenge, and the girl was like in a wheelchair, and then she was like, wait till you see my silhouette, and then she put on the screen the handicap sticker. Y'all, I'm not doing this. So you know what? You probably need to stay off of social media because y'all, I'm telling you, social media can be so funny, but at the same time, you be like, I can't go to hell for this today, y'all. But I hope you get better, Ebony. I really do. Um, but yeah, probably she probably having you know how like we're sick and we look at certain things to make us feel better. And then sometimes some things that kind of like trigger our emotions. I had to stay away from social media when I was sick recently. I'm gonna be honest with you because I feel like social media can make you sicker. Um, Definitely if it's triggering your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things that make your mind overwork. You know, I personally think so. I think some things make your mind overwork, but that's just me. You know, it's just like when you listen to people gossip at work. They might not be gossiping about you or people per se, but you ever notice how like you feel more drained? I think you get drained because of the energy that you know that's about to take place. And then you're more drained when you come home. So at first I used to have a second job so I can unwind from my kids, right? And let's be honest, yeah, I want to have money for them, of course, but I wanted to unwind peacefully. And but now, y'all, I need the kids to unwind now. Yeah, I do. I really do. And I want to see those little boogers next weekend. Yes, I'm so excited. But I can't only wait to see my little boogers next weekend, y'all. I'm so excited. And of course, um my mom, but it's more about my children that I like. And y'all, and I have to remember now, like when you don't have them at the house and they're gone, they only like 2 hours away, y'all. You are like I'm like across the world, but they're like 2 hours away. And I have to remember how I speak to them, like real talk. Like I have to learn how to not to be so hasty and so easy to get rage. I have to learn that because now I'm learning that. Like, you didn't know that? No, seriously. And I tell myself this all the time. Like, you have to be chill when you have your kids. Like, you have to be chill. Um, and I understand that. Like, because girl, when they're gone, they're gone. And I'm not talking about off this earth gone, but when they get older, um, when they start wanting to live their own lives, and you was never really a part of it. I have to remember that. Like, yeah, you better start being a part of your kid's life. Like, yeah, they're safe, but you better start encourage them, because it's nothing worse than me personally. I see a lot of adults, definitely on social media, living their life, living their teens, their definitely their teens, not necessarily their 20s, but their teens in their adulthood life now. And now they have kids, so they're competing with their children, or if they're not competing, they're like lacking, so their kids, they have space with their children. And that's the reason why you see so many of these evictions vlogs and so many of these drama filled vlogs, because these people want to live in a child fantasy, you know. I never seen so much of, you know, a strong adults with childlike decisions. Like, for example, like Peach McIntyre. Um, she's homeless. Well, y'all, I personally feel like she got a house already, y'all. But she just putting herself up in a hotel for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks while the house is getting done or fixed up, or you know what I'm saying, like the people about to leave. And she'll probably be in that house and by August the 1st. Okay, y'all, you know what I'm saying? By August the 1st, she probably move in the house, or late July. And she will come back on here stronger than ever. But it's just the content that she will create to have something to say or have some. And I'm like, no parent does that. Y'all know how it breaks some of our real life parents that we are trying to see how we can go. You know, we're having a hard time since our bills now. How are we gonna get school supplies? That breaks a lot of people's hearts. That's crushed their spirits. Um, and be honest with you, it does crush their spirits. And just to watch somebody spend thousands and thousands of dollars in a casino and cussing out people talking about, you can get this big bag too, and all you got to do is go to my class and you can get a big bag. And they spend their money, and then next minute they're telling you how hard it is, and people are watching this. Everyday people watching this, and they're like, man, I can't even get enough food for 5 days without worrying. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that's very childlike of these content creators coming on here, and they like to brag. Well, yeah, Ebony, that will make you feel bad. And that's the reason why I had to get off of like Reels and TikTok. Not right? You get like, oh, you get a fun moment. Then you get something sad, make you upset. Then you get something that piss you off. And then you'll do that cycle over and over and over. Before you know it, you just a big ass confused mess within less than 3 minutes because you're strolling. You get what I'm saying? So your emotions is high and low, and there's nothing steady. So I had, like, y'all, when I tell you I scan through people's stuff now to do content, I scan through it. I don't watch it. I do not watch it. I can be missing a major part of something in a video while I'm doing a reaction, and I can be totally lost. But at the end of the day, uh-uh. It's just like, y'all, when I tell y'all, there's some people I can't watch. I can't watch. Mm-mm. I refuse to watch them, actually. But at the end of the day, you have to have some type of boundaries when you're watching social media. That's just me. Um, it's just like listen to the conspiracy theories people about the shooting. I think it's funny because I was like, I'm not doing all that searching and copying and pasting just to prove a point. Mm-mm. I'm not. I'm just gonna, live and be be genuine. But y'all, yeah, basically, I am. I didn't realize how much I had a bad habit in like sitting in my car and just feeling the energy before I go in the store. And I need to stop that, okay? That's the reason why nothing gets done. But I'm actually breaking down my house, getting it semi school prepared. Um, I'm starting to do maybe next week. I'll probably go ahead and go ham on my hygiene stuff for my kids so I can get that video out the way. And I think about that all the time. Like when I get my kids ready for school and stuff, like for like the school year. Um, I don't buy toothbrushes in bulks. Like I just like in Sam's Club, they got those toothbrushes. Like even though as an individuals, I feel like my kids waste it. So I just buy toothbrushes every 3 months, and they change out their toothbrushes every 3 months. What's the behavior panel? Um, so like every 3 months we change out toothbrushes because not like y'all. I tell y'all, no lie. When I started doing, at first we used to brush. I used to allow them to keep using the same toothbrush. I only if they got sick, and that means a snotty nose, coughing, or like a virus. They had to throw their toothbrush away. But I noticed the kids don't have that many illnesses during the year after 3 months. Um, who's capping? Nobody's capping over here. I don't know. So anyway, back to the craziness. So so I'm gonna have to try to find in the next week. Oh, okay. Um um but maybe next week I'm gonna start looking for deals with the certain laundry detergents I use. Y'all, I ain't even gonna lie to you. My kids, it works magic, but Arm and Hammer laundry soap it's a I don't know, it's like a purple one. I don't know what the name. I don't know. I think it's older. It's something older. But y'all, when I use that on my kids, well, they wash their own clothes. I don't see that much waste in it. So I love it. Okay. We don't like Gain. I don't like Gain. I don't like the smell of Gain. I think Gain stinks. But to each his own. I use, and for myself, I use Purex. I love Purex. Um, the the green bottle. I don't even know the name of it, but I just know it's green bottle. It's clear, so I love that. So, Dawn, um, Downy fabric softener. Yeah, so I will start looking to see if I got any sales. Oh, all right. Thank you. I was like, who's over here capping? But thank you for clarifying it. Appreciate you. So so basically that's what my goal is. Probably sometime next week. I got my kids' schools list already, but I don't buy school list items until their teacher asks for it. Y'all, because I just don't. It's a waste. They don't even need it. Oh, my teacher, y'all, when I tell y'all I be so pissed off, I'm like, I'll wait till y'all teachers tell me what y'all need. So if I go to the open house, I go to the open house. Or because I have a high schooler and I have he's still in elementary. So this is his last year, y'all. But then I will have a kindergartner next year. Um, he'll be preschool. He'll be in preschool. I'm sorry, he'll be in preschool next year. So we'll see how that goes. And y'all, I'm going to love them up this year. Because I'm gonna just love them up. But I think to love your children up, you will have to have some type of security. And that is food security, hygiene security, health security. That means you can take care of anything um, that of their needs. Even if I can't afford every pair of Jordans they have, or a Chanel bag for a high schooler, because everybody in high school wears a Chanel bag, I can at least teach her something, another value. Like, you know, your worth is more than a bag, or your worth is more than a pair of shoes. You know, tell them, teach them how to take care of what they got. That's very important. And y'all, I didn't learn how to take care of nothing until I used to get mad at my kids for not being able to take care of their stuff. Oh my gosh. You think you was, yeah, I didn't know how to take care of nothing. Absolutely nothing. And y'all, when I tell you there's men I talk to, they still got the same stuff they had 30 years ago. I was like, how did you take care of it? Y'all, when I tell you I'm terrible for taking care of stuff, like I have ink on my, y'all, I ban myself from, you know, taking ink, or I don't even write in my bedroom no more because y'all, I tell y'all, I be so pissed off with myself. I'm like, I just bought this damn quilt. What I'm gonna do with this ink mark now? So I'm a this year I'm gonna learn how to take better care of myself, so my kids can see that great side of it. Um, but yeah, so I am, and my daughter should be starting taking the driver ed class. Um, if it's not in, it's gonna be in spring, so I'm gonna definitely try to put her in the spring class because y'all, she deserve it. Y'all, yeah, she deserve it. I want when she starts her other school, I want her to start driving to school for herself. Um, yeah, I want her to, do little stuff for herself. I want her to be a little bit mature, not mature, but I want her to, you know, I want her to have a little bit more freedom than I did when I was in college. Well, not in college, but when I was in high school. Um, but maybe my mama saw a fast side of me that I didn't see. Um, and I pray that I don't miss it by allowing my child to, you know, um, having my own child to have, giving it to her too fast. Um, I don't worry about like the kids having a boyfriend or girlfriend, because I don't think that was really a issue when I was a teenager. I think my mom was more worried that I might, was careless and my decisions. But my daughter, on the other hand, I don't think I have that problem with her. And when I say that, it's because she's very disciplined in areas that I'm not disciplined in. Y'all, this girl will have literally $100 in her name. $100 in her name longer than 100 days. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, she's very disciplined, like disciplined. And I love that about her. My son, on the other hand, he's not. I'm good. 910. How are you? So, at first, I used to be scared. My mom, she kind of scared me. Like, oh my gosh, where is she at? Like, I don't know. But, not like you don't know. It's just like if she's, she don't really ask to go anywhere. Or I just want her to, you know, I want her to have a little life for herself. Because I remember somebody asked me the other day about, when am I going to allow her to start courting guys? And I was like, well, first she got to want a date. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's easier for us to be like, yeah, she can start dating at 14 or 15. And actuality, she don't really need a date. She just wants some peace and quiet. She wants to learn this thing called life on her own terms. So ain't no use to rushing. To me, I think I whatever karma I did to my mama, I think I got it back in something else. In my love life, or um I got my karma somewhere. I didn't get my karma back in my children. Um I don't think I got my karma back somewhere else, y'all. I, maybe the stubborn man that I had, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my karma back somewhere, but I did not get them back from my children. And that's such a blessing. Like, it is a blessing. Yeah, they talk back. And yeah, they don't listen. They don't clean when you ask them to, but they do. And when they do it. They appreciate every little small thing, you know? So you do right by your kids. I don't know who needs to hear this. Do right by your kids. Whatever you do right by your kids. Because that's all you have. At the end of the day, yeah, that's all you have is when you walk off this earth, they the only ones that's gonna truly remember you. Real talk. So, and y'all, when I tell you, parents are not the best parents. I don't know who told people that you're supposed to have the most wonderful parents in the world, but that's not true. Okay, uh, nobody has the wonderful parents. Maybe they look at it, back at it life, and say, you know what? All this hoop hollering I was talking about, when I get 18, I'm leaving this house. They appreciate small things from their mom. Well, I love going to my mama's house, eating my mama's fried chicken. Hmm. Sure do. I enjoy my mama cooks with very seldom she cooks with. She just learned how to, and she stayed in South Carolina. and she started linking up with certain women. Bell peppers and onions is a staple. So I'm not crazy about bell peppers and a lot of my meat, okay? Not crazy about it. But bell peppers and onions and celery is like a staple. And y'all, when I tell you, my mom makes food because she's in South Carolina now. And when I tell you, I just love it. Okay, I would eat anything my mama made at this point in time. And y'all, and when I was a kid, I wanted McDonald's, and I never appreciated the home cooked food that your mom made when I was a kid. Never, never. I know. I think about it now. When I think about it now, I'm more appreciated over the small meals. Um, I y'all, it could be anything. Hamburger patties with gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans. Um, my mom, she had called me actually and talked about, hey, are you coming down for she said, hey, are you coming down for Thanksgiving? Because first she asked me, she's like, what day are you coming down? I said, oh, I'm coming down Thursday. And then I thought about it, my schedule changed. So my schedule changed, right? So I said, you know what? I can come down actually on Tuesday night because I think I'm gonna take off Wednesday for my girl job. On Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I'll just hang out with my mom, help her get, the food prepared and stuff like that. But when I tell you I'm so excited about just being at my mama's house for a longer stint of time and knowing that she's about to cook, baby. And normal we always do Thanksgiving in Virginia, or we'll go to another location that everybody can, pitch in for, like a a robo room or a robo place, rental place, or an Airbnb. Um, but this year I think we're just gonna do it at my mama's house, like me, my kids, my brother. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm so ready. Not for the food, but just the peace that my mama has at her house. My dad is amazing, okay? Hopefully he might could smoke maybe a turkey breast, or that sounds like that might be good. A smoked turkey breast instead of a roast. Roasting a turkey. What are some of y'all favorite meals for Thanksgiving? I know y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Dollar Tree destroyed my timeline. Dollar Tree got Halloween stuff up right now as we speak. And when I tell you they got a whole area, just a owl. What is that? A shelf, like a whole area, but just one side Halloween stuff. That just killed me. That killed my whole vibe. So I'm like, I'm ready for orange attire. I'm ready for because orange is my favorite fall color. It is like my favorite fall color. Orange, brown, not very much black, but orange and brown. I'm ready for the spice scents, pumpkin spice, cinnamon, apple bake. I'm ready for those aromas. But yeah, I'm ready for those. And one thing I'm missing, I didn't realize I missed it until last year, is the Christmas tree shop. We had one in Fayetteville, And I'm missing that store. I never appreciated that store until like my knives started getting dull. When I tell you, I bought like all my pots and pans, knives, everything from this Christmas tree shop, right? And I really never really like went in there for like gifts or only like decor my house after off season, but never really decored my house during the seasons. Like I never got Christmas stuff or October or fall stuff from there. I just always got it off season. But y'all, I never realized how much I missed that store. And I miss Kmart too. Not for the layways, y'all. But I really miss Kate. Well, the layways is the biggest reason why I missed it. But normally I miss, yeah, I really started missing. I miss Kmart mostly, and I miss Christmas tree shop. Yep, they the two stores that around the Christmas holiday spirits and stuff that like help me to get to, to the Christmas spirit. Walmart don't get you to the Christmas spirit anymore. It doesn't. Um, I remember maybe like I guess we always got it when I was a kid. I mean, I think until I was like in fourth grade, I saw this big old J.C. Penney catalog box. This catalog um book, right? It's a thick one. And then of course they had like all the nonsense stuff, and then they had like maybe the best magical pages ever. That was a toy section. Knowing damn well you can't get none of those toys. Be honest with you, I know damn well I couldn't get none of those toys. So my mom used to tell me to circle 5 things I wanted, knowing damn well I wasn't going to get those 5 things. Oh man! But it was just the magical feeling of that bot, that that thing. And she used to, for the longest, I think if I was still a kid today, if I was still, if that, like that book, that thickness, that book, my mom probably would still tell me to circle 5 things I wanted from that book. Because that's how that's kept her alive. Like, I mean, no, she couldn't get it. Not like, yeah, you genuinely knew that there was no way in hell that this woman was going to buy me all these $400 gifts. Okay, but it was just the excitement that I saw, and I used to look at that catalog like every day. I don't know, maybe my mom, she tried her best, and y'all, when I tell y'all, just thinking about it, I sometimes I feel like my best is never the best because I always think of my mom's best. You know, her best was her best. It was, and sometimes you just gotta not compare yourself with what she had to do because trust me, I'd be like, you had 2 jobs too, but her 2 jobs wasn't taken away from us as much as my 2 jobs take away from my kids. Um, my mom was, she did it with us, you know. I appreciate her. I do. Yeah, I appreciate her. Hopefully, I get to see grandkids like she have, and she can giggle. But the only thing is, I really wish that, yeah, I want her to stop her job. Her job is so demanding. Her time is demanding, and I guess that's part of life, right? because there was a time when she didn't have such as a demanding, time with me, right? I could just say, "Hey, mom, I'm coming down," and I just do her hair, or um, just sit down and watch whatever. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta watch the show," and I'm like, I don't want to watch it, but we watch. Yo, I'll probably do that this weekend with my mom. Um, next weekend, because you can't never not appreciate your mom. So if y'all go see your mom, and never, and also I had to learn how to understand people when they say certain things like, "Gosh, you always around your mom," or I see my mama twice a year," and I'm like, "That's you, okay?" Um, I see my mom as many times as I love to see her and keep it moving. Because I actually had a guy that told me, "Ew, you and your mama that close?" Yeah, because we wasn't close when I was in high school. Um, she was the one that didn't judge me when I first had my daughter. Um, and when I say, nobody really didn't judge me, but she didn't take away my learning experience as a mother. Um, Even though I know that my daughter preferred her more than she ever preferred me, and it was my son that preferred me, um, hit different. Um, and my kids, they knew who I was. Even my daughter, it's amazing. Um, and they know that their grandmother and grandpa is totally different than me. But I think it's my son that, y'all, I'm just ranting. Okay. It's my son, my middle child, that kind of like helped me to want to be around my parents more. It did. Because my kids, they was heartbroken when my parents moved to South Carolina. They was more heartbroken and crushed, like it was the end of the world. Okay, they. Mm-mm. So when they're there, I think my parents, they give them that. They don't. It's not that they're not strict or they not. They give them that "you're home, buddy" type of vibe. You're home. This is your home. You're not over here for the summertime. This is, what I'm saying, like they give them that stableness or that security of this is their home. you know and I think that's, even now, I'm not just coming to visit my mama house and I gotta walk on eggshells. No, I'm home. So I think my kids, they love that. So if they, like, I asked them the other day, I was like, did y'all want to have Christmas somewhere else? And they was like, "No, we're having Christmas at grandma's house. We're having Christmas at home." My kids, they leave clothes there. Like, "Oh, I got clothes at the house already." Yeah, I got clothes at my mama's house too. So, but I'm so thankful. And even though my mother's husband, my dad, is not, um, he don't have to. He's still open arms. He still have open arms for us. So that's even warm, you know. Even though he'd be like, "Can you go by now?" But y'all, my lunch break is coming up shortly. I didn't eat nothing really for my lunch break. I just went to the big old Pomarosa in Fayetteville. I got me a porgy because I love fish, okay? Really do. That's my favorite meat. I could eat fish all day, any day, besides at work. No, my second job. But so I was like, I was trying to do something different, but it didn't work out that well. But it is okay. It's everything happens for a reason. I was just chit chatting with y'all. Um, I do want to do a panel. No, not really. I'll probably talk about something probably tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday. Um, I'll probably do a panel on Wednesday night. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna reach out to somebody and see if he wants to do it this week, and hopefully everything is all good. If you don't, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it rolling and do it without him. And what else? But yeah, that's about it. If there's something that catch my interest, probably tomorrow I'll come back on StreamYard. If it doesn't, I'ma just keep it moving. But I talk to y'all beautiful people later. And if y'all was on your lunch break, enjoy the rest of the day off. If y'all going to work, enjoy your day. If you're off, enjoy your day off. If you just in between, wherever, try to find something to enjoy your day, okay? All right, I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later.